Well, the December quarter inflation figures will be released today. The government and consumers will be hoping the consumer price index has peaked. Joining us now, our business reporter, Ed Boyd. Ed, economists are predicting another hot inflation number, but there are signs that it could be starting to cool off in Jan.
Yeah, the NAB business survey yesterday, Pete, showed that they're starting to see signs of the economy slowing down in the month of January, and they're expecting that to continue throughout the course of this year. On the screen, you can see the headline inflation figures for the December quarter. You can see quarterly inflation is expected to pick up by 1.6%. The annual rate of inflation, it was 7.3 in the September quarter. It's expected to rise slightly to 7.6%. But that's not as high as what the Reserve Bank thought a couple of months ago when they believed inflation could potentially peak around 8% in the December quarter. If we go to the next page, you can see the trimmed mean statistics, which are the ones the RBA looks at the closest. So that is 1.5% for the quarter, 6.5% annual. So the trimmed mean takes out some of the high and low rises and price falls. So, for example, they want to see that between 2 and 3%. But if you think about the December quarter, Pete, a lot of things still did go up in price. Fresh fruit and vegetables increased in price. Housing construction costs, transport costs. Petrol is started to ease off at the back end of December, but there's a lot of things together that make up the CPI basket that did increase in price, but we're likely to see the peak of inflation at some point over those 3 months to December. So it could be the end of November, could be early December is when we might have seen the peak for inflation in Australia.